Do you know you'll be after a big response on Tuesday? What's been said? How have the players looked in training?
Well, training, the lads have been bright, they've been positive. There's a lot of frustration around. I think there's the frustration around the training ground, around probably the match days, around the stadium, around the fans. We're aware of that, and it's something we're eager to put right. Since Saturday, obviously things said after the game, lads have come in, they've trained properly, and we've got a big squad to choose from now. So we're after a response tomorrow night. Whoever goes out there wearing the shirt, it's our last evening game of the proper season, so we're after a big performance, certainly early in the game, to lift our fans. We know how they can get behind us on nights like that, so we're fully aware that we want to put things right. We'll go with a team that we want to put more balls in the box. We want to get on the end of things in the box. We've not created enough in the last few games. We're fully aware of that, so that's going to be our mindset going into the game.
Let's talk about Callum O'Dowda briefly. He came on his first competitive game really for the first team for 5 months. He earned himself a few boos as well from the home crowd, so he's doing something right.
Yeah, we're very pleased with Callum's return from injury. Like you say, he's been out a long time, and I think he went through a couple of heavy challenges in the first half, which you probably need subconsciously. I think you go through your training protocol, you get a couple of whacks in training, but as soon as you go in a game situation and you take that first couple of hits, I think it does a lot for your confidence, and then I'm back and I'm ready to go. And difficult game for him to come into, Millwall away, with the atmosphere, our performance as a group obviously wasn't good enough, and not an ideal sort of return in terms of that for Callum, but individually I thought he got through the period on the pitch. I thought he did very, very well.
Moving on to Birmingham, who we've seen rise up the ranks with Gary Monk, if you like, but football does change very quickly. Likewise for City, 4 or 6 points over the next 2 games, and you're back in control of the playoffs possibly.
Yeah, well, that's always the aim. As I say, we're eager to put things right. We know a good performance and a good result will turn things very, very quickly. I mean, Gary Monk and his staff have gone in there and they've done fantastically well. They looked down and out at one point, Birmingham, and 3 wins and a draw in the last 4 games. They're on a great run of form themselves. So we know that what their threat is. We know the type of football they're playing and where their sort of strengths are in the team. And we've got to be aware of that. And hopefully, then their run will come to an end.
We've experienced some big nights under the lights at Ashton Gate, and tomorrow is another opportunity to thrive in that environment.
Yeah, I think there's 2 things. I think the fans are going to come here wanting a big performance from the players. There's no question about that. We know, in recent weeks we've not been up to the levels of form or results that we were earlier in the season. We're all keen to put that right, and that's the challenge in front of us. And what a fantastic challenge that is. The fans will come supporting the team tomorrow night. We know that, and it's up to the players, as I say, to get them out of the seats and get them cheering us on. And that's the mindset that the players want as well. They're fully aware of what they've got to do. There's only one thing you can do in situations like this: is pull together. You're always strength and unity is always going to be better than being in individuals. So, as I say, we know what we've got to do tomorrow night. It's cheap words till we go over the white line, and we're keen to put on a good performance and get a good result.
What's the latest injury news heading into Tuesday night, especially Matty Taylor and Holden Magnuson? Where are they at the moment? Well,
they've been training, which has been good. There's 1 or 2 niggles from Saturday you're always going to get in a game like that, I think. So we'll have to assess. Come tomorrow, the gaffer's not picked the team yet, so we'll have to assess come tomorrow evening how we're going to go. But as I say, the main emphasis is going to be on getting the ball in the opposition's box and making sure that we create enough chances to win the game.
Just finally on Sean Mikulski, we've heard that he's been diagnosed with pericarditis. What's the latest there? Yeah,
it was something we was made aware of a couple of days ago from the medical department, and it's obviously sad news for Sean in that respect. I think he's going for further tests as we speak. I think he's coming back to the club. He's going to be in a period of total rest for the foreseeable future, just to make sure that settles down. And he's in great hands. I think Newport, picking it up as early as they did, the reports coming back, they acted fantastically well, very professionally, and obviously at Bristol City we've got a very, very strong medical background as well. So he's in the right hands, and hopefully he'll be okay.